We are here at the Jim Norton Show on Sirius XM satellite radio. I always say that, but you know where you are. The great dead Ronnie James Dio. It's fantastic. 104 Sirius, 150 XM. I'm here with Bob Kelly, as always. And we're waiting for Arty Fuqua we thought we had today.
Right.
But this is the text I got from Arty. I saw him last night at the Comedy Cellar. Arty was the host. So I get a text from him. I'm like, you want to do the show? He's like, yeah. I get a text from him at 3:33. Jim, just woke up. I don't remember our convo exactly, but was it mentioned that I was booked for today? You know.
And that's why he's unknown.
Sometimes you're not too sure how to get things from comedians. Comedians are a fucking weird group, man. We're really hard to do the business side of things.
Well, you got to look back to the first show that you were bitching that Amy wasn't here, but you never told her to come in.
I might not have told Arty either.
Yeah.
I might have said sometime, like around 4. I don't remember if I told him the exact time or if I said like in the next couple weeks. I don't think I told him exactly.
You have to, no offense, guy, I love you to death, but no offense, kid, you're a little flighty.
Yeah.
You actually were complimenting up at the Montreal Festival. You were complimenting... what's his name? Bobby...
Mel Gibson?
No, Bobby...
Oh.
Bobby Slayton on a joke that you liked of his, but it was really one of your best friend Rich Voss's jokes.
Here's what Bobby and I did the Nasty Show together, which was great.
It was awesome.
Bobby Slayton, who's usually the host of the Nasty Show, was Geraldo, but Bobby was gone and he came at the end to do like a special thing.
Right.
And somebody quoted Slayton's joke to me. That was why, because I'm going back up this weekend to do a gala on Sunday night, which is for Canadian TV, which is Sunday night's the polite one they gave me. There's like a Steve Martin gala Saturday, a Cheech and Chong gala Friday, Pam Anderson Thursday. I'm not on any of those. I'm on the fucking All-Star Gala. You know, has no host. It's like the shit gala on Sunday.
I was on it 3 years ago when I was there.
It's shit. I know what it is.
It's all right. You're actually going to have a good time. It's a great venue. It looks great and it's good for you're going to be on TV.
Why can't they get a celebrity host?
You are.
There's no celebrity host.
There's no host at all.
No host. It's fucking tag team like the Comedy Store in L.A.
That's bad.
So, Bobby, somebody said to me that one of these years ago, Bobby Slayton was on the gala, and he goes, you know, the best thing about fucking my wife when she's on her period is I can fantasize I'm killing her. So I thought that was great. Somebody quoted that to me. Turns out that's Voss's joke.
Yeah.
But it was quoted to me that Bobby Slayton said it. So I saw Bobby, I'm like, that's a great joke. And he goes, I didn't say that. That's not my joke. And then fucking Voss rat faces his way over. He goes, that's my joke. It's like, all right, you're fucking 58. Do you need credit?
Well, the thing is that you would... wow. Oh, my God.
She's lovely.
Wow, she is lovely. I bet she hasn't washed in like 5 weeks.
I know. Some of these girls at Sirius look like they're just dirty, like fucking in a good way, like a hippie girl. Yeah. Fucking doesn't like wash under her arms a lot.
She just got done like throwing buckets of water on like a beach whale somewhere. Yeah. Pussy smells like the ocean.
Yeah.
Wow. Her and her fucking stupid Three Musketeer boots she's wearing.
They really are horrendous. They really are awful. I don't have any Three Musketeers tie-in. That's why I'm disagreeing with you. I have nothing to add to it.
But anyways, back to Arty though. Did you tell him not to come in, or you tell him to come in, or was it your bag, or was it? Because you gotta understand though, Arty though is that guy that stays up. Yeah. Like back in the day, we used to do it too. I used to stay up all till the birds started chirping. You know, I hear the sun was coming up.
I want to thank Aunt Bob for that example. Fucking till the birds. Dude, you stay up till the cows come home. I know what late means. Oh, you stay up till the birds started chirping. Fucking really, Pa Engels?
Shit.
But I know what you mean. Yeah, you stay up all night.
I don't do that shit anymore. Neither one of us. We were at the festival all week. We were in bed every night by fucking 2:00.
Yeah,
which is that's actually pretty early for a comedian. But Arty stays up. He hosts till fucking 2:30, right. 3:00 at night. Because the later the show goes, at the beginning of the show when we're on it, it goes quick. But later he lets people do like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
and he does 20 minutes in between. So the show's going till 3 in the morning, and then all the chicks that show up to see him. And he sleeps till 3, so maybe it was his bag.
Nah, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I told him exactly. So Bobby talked to Morgan Murphy, who's she's a friend of ours. She's really funny, but she writes for Fallon. Yeah. So she's going to try to get over here in the next 20 minutes or half hour. We're not sure if she can make it or not, but she's a really funny person and a funny act.
Morgan Murphy is fucking hilarious. She's got this unconventionally good-looking girl, too, for some reason. She's like a big, tall redhead. I think a guy came up to her and complimented her by saying, "You look like Rocky Dennis, but pretty."
What a great thing to say to anybody. I would love to say that to I'd like to say that to Rocky Dennis. That's a great thing to say to a person.
So.
Wow. Mel Gibson should yell that at his fucking girlfriend. That's fantastic.
Mel Gibson, dude.
My idol.
I tell you what, honest to God, I'm not even joking around. I had, honest to God, the same exact argument and said almost the same things to my wife.
Yep.
2 weeks ago on vacation, hiking a mountain in the White Mountains. We were hiking, just me and her, up this mountain, and she wasn't using her stick right, and I tried to help her, and she was like, "I got it, I know what I'm doing," and I said the same exact stuff. If someone recorded me, it would have been the same exact thing coming out of my good. I literally was going up the mountain like hoping that she would get attacked by a bear and die. I called her the C word. I mean, I said everything.
You told her to get raped by a pack of niggers? Mel Gibson
Close.
said that. Mel Gibson said
it was rednecks because I was in the mountains.
Oh, all right. You know,
if I was in the hood, it would have been the same thing. It was rednecks.
He actually, it's amazing how. First of all, the thing walking up. What was she doing wrong with the walking stick?
She was using it as like a blind person instead of digging it into the mud. So if you slip, you can use that as you know, like you hold yourself up. She was kind of like moving it around like a blind person. I'm like, baby, stick it in the ground. And I know I teach people aggressively.
Yeah.
I'm an aggressive teacher. I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, my tone, I don't pick up my tone. Like, do it this way. I know. But she was like, I got it. I haven't slipped once because I slipped a couple times. She's like, I haven't done it. And it became tit for tat. And then I was like, you know what? Good. You got it. Good. I hope you slip on a fucking rock. You want to fuck? And I just snapped.
So had you slipped?
Yeah, I slipped a couple.
With your stick?
Oh, with my stick, yeah.
Had she slipped with hers?
Not one time.
Then why would you at any point think you had anything to tell her except, honey, keep doing what you're doing. I'm slipping like a fucking like a seal.
I should have said, can you please walk in front of me so I can I can do what you're doing.
So I can learn. Why was there only one set of footsteps? Because you slipped, cocksucker, and you were fucking in the mud while your wife kept walking.
She had Reeboks on. I had actually hiking shoes on. I was still slipping, but I called her every name in the fucking book, dude.
You do it when you're mad, and it's. Do we have any Mel? We could play a little bit of Mel. I'd like to play a little bit of Mel Gibson, and these clips are available. I think RadarOnline.com is the one who's breaking these clips. Radar Online is fucking amazing. They are getting I think 4 or 5 of them are out already, and they have some kind of deal going, but they're fucking brilliant over there.
They really are. They have a lot of good stuff. They had, what's his name? Murphy's, what's that girl, Murphy, who died? Her husband died.
Brittany Murphy.
They had her husband do a walkthrough of the bathroom where she died and showed him like the doggy mat that she fell and died on.
Wow.
They had video footage. Like, they're the only ones who got that. I don't know how they're getting this stuff.
They're probably paying.
Yeah.
How long is this first clip, Steve?
Minute 52.
All right, this is the first. I mean, a lot of you have heard this already, but it really is Mel Gibson. I didn't actually think this was Mel Gibson. I thought that, like, someone just taped my fucking thoughts while I was sleeping. He's the greatest. He's just screaming at his fucking girlfriend. All right, let's play.
Trying to breastfeed with fucking foreign bodies in you.
So
Was that it?
it has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it had nothing to do with what? The fact that you had foreign bodies in there?
Correct.
Correct, okay, good. So you're not lying to me about fake tits.
I've never have.
Yes, you just did. You said they weren't. You fucking lied to me before.
What? I didn't. I never said anything of a kind. You never asked me, I never told you. Or maybe you asked me, but I never lied about this.
Not a lie, who cares? So,
This is because this is one pattern I noticed about Mel, and this is why I want to hug him. Every time she almost makes a point, he just blows it off. All right, who cares? And then there's one point where she mentions in one of the calls, but you hit me. And he's like, oh, now you're angry. Like, he just won't he's just calling her a cunt and he's screaming at her, but every time she kind of makes a point, he's like, all right, fuck you. And then he keeps moving. He's a typical guy in an argument. I've had this argument too.
But she's a typical girl too, where she's being so. It almost sounds like they looped her in after the argument because she's being so fucking passive aggressive, robotic.
Yeah, a horrible Eastern European.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Which I guess my wife is, because that's what I was going to compare it to. They're so passive aggressive, and which pushes you when you're aggressive and you're flipping out, and someone's being calm and being, it really makes you flip out even more. And they like that. You can tell she's got him going, and she's recording him. He doesn't know he's being recorded.
Yeah. Apparently, she said that he had hit her, and that nobody believed her, like how crazy he was. So even though she's probably being a bushing pudding, she pushes bushings.
Mel was here right now to smash your face.
So do I. Say the fucking words right. She's a button-pushing bitch, but he's going for it. I mean, it's like you couldn't push someone not likely to do this to be this. Let's hear more of this. I want to hear what he really fucking lets her have it.
So, they look ridiculous. Get rid of them, why don't you? Anyway,
That's none of your fucking business what they
It is. They look stupid. I'm just telling you. It's just an appraisal. Keep them if you want. Look stupid. See if I give a fuck. But they're too big and they look stupid. They look like some Vegas bitch. They look like a Vegas whore. Mm-hmm. And you go around sashaying around in your tight clothes and stuff. I won't stand for that anymore.
I don't walk around. I don't walk
to be that.
I don't walk around in tight clothes. I stay at home for most of the time.
You go out in public and it's a fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault. All right?
Now, this is the comment that caused a lot of controversy. People are like, oh, he said pack of nigger. Hollywood is so fucking full of shit. Again, it's not like he said, hey, do you see those black lawyers? They're a pack. He's saying if you get raped by a pack of niggers. Now, when you think about it, he's actually saying if you get mad at that comment, you're objecting to the insult that he called the rapists. You understand? If fucking a bunch of guys rape your wife and you call them niggers, aren't you kind of allowed to be racist or awful about it? Am I just talking on my head?
What you're saying? What he's saying is that
who cares about the racial insult?
No, he's saying there's packs of niggers that rape people. Okay, which is kind of racist.
Yeah, I'm not saying
it's like, what I mean.
Right.
It's like you can't just assume that there's packs of niggers raping people. Like around the world. Like, dude, don't go into that. Dude, from 59th Street to 58th Street, there's packs of niggas.
All right, you know what? You're right. Here's what I've been doing. I've been looking at it. I'm so stupid I am. I've been looking at it like, well, she was raped, and now he is judging the rapist, so you should let him judge the rapist. But that's not what he's doing. He's saying, you see those blacks? That's a pack of niggers, and they're going to rape you. All right, fair enough. You know what? You have... I actually see it your way. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I know we have to take breaks. I don't even want to play other comedy clips. What's funnier than Mel Gibson yelling? I might want to play one prior clip.
It's called Packs of Niggers Raping.
Yes, Packs of Niggers off Laugh Records. All right, we'll finish up this.
Because you provoked it. You are provocatively dressed all the time with your fake boobs you feel you have to show off in tight outfits and tight pants and stuff. You see your pussy from behind.
Can you pause that?
Green thing.
I suddenly like her. What's better than a fat pussy in pants? When you can see somebody's pussy through... Why would you yell about that, Mel? What a goody two-shoes he is.
I'm not a big fan of the pussies that you can see a pussy from behind.
Oh, I want it to look like a fucking twat is robbing a bank. I love that. When the big, fat, obscene pussy is bulging.
I hate it. It makes me puke.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that. I like a nice tight one.
I
like all the lips are inside.
No, I don't. I like it to look like her pussy is like Vesuvius, like it's just exploding lava onto her lap. She's humiliated. I like the type of twat that a girl has to put her pussy in the locker in high school. She's so embarrassed by her fucking protruding monstrosity of a twat. I love that. All right, this is a filthy show. All right, let's play more audio.
Thing today was enough. That's provocative. Okay? I'm telling you. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't like it. I don't want that woman. I don't want you. I don't believe you anymore. I don't trust you. I don't love you. I don't want you. Okay?
Okay.
Stay in the fucking house. I'm not giving it to you, but I'll let you stay there. Okay?
Yeah, you're giving it to her now.
Yeah.
She has it now. Oh, God.
Yes. You may not be giving it to her, but you're giving it to RadarOnline.com, you idiot. Oh, Mel, just fucking text it.
M1 Global owns it now.
Yeah. He is in trouble.
Dude, you know, her whole family's going to be moving in, all of Russia. You know, they're going to be like 7 other chicks just like her living in his house. And he's religious, so religious, man. So religious. This is probably this all stems from, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all religion, and he has nobody to talk to. He's so famous. Who does he talk to? I've had these rants. I've said all this stuff, maybe not out loud, but you know, by myself, and it's sad that they recorded it. That's what's sad, that she recorded it.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We've been talking for a while. I'll be back with Bob Kelly. It's the Jim Norton Show. Don't leave, please. Welcome back to the Jim Norton Experience. It's amazing. This is such a heavy Metallica song, but you wouldn't know it. This is like massage music right now. Like, don't you want to just like on your stomach? Don't you want to just push your hips up like a dog and hope her finger brushes your asshole?
Her?
Well, you know, for the radio show, her.
The radio show. Okay.
Yes. In real life, questionable. Tits, and maybe something tucked, maybe not. It just gets very heavy. All right, we're back with the Jim Norton Show. I'm just babbling at this point. We're waiting to see if Morgan is coming. And Bobby and I are talking about the Mel Gibson tapes, which are just fucking the great. I can't wait for the next one to drop, as they say. I've never looked forward to anything as much as these next Mel Gibson clips. Do you have the first one from the second call?
It's just so amazing that it just sucks that somebody. She recorded this private conversation where somebody snapped. He let something out, and he probably, look, man. And the fact is, it's unfair because she knew she was being recorded. So you don't think that he's acting like this, but she has to. She's not. She's so passive. She has to be a bitch too. Like if you know, I don't know how to word it correctly, but she knew she was being recorded so she could act appropriately and just let him snap,
push his buttons, and yeah, I agree. But that said, even though she is a stoic ice cunt, he's also fucking. You can't push someone's buttons to make them behave that much crazy if that's not who they are.
Right.
So I don't care that that's who he is. He's Mel Gibson. Look, maybe it's not a popular opinion, but he should be able to pop someone in the teeth once in a while.
A check?
He's Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant director. Doesn't that prove, though? It's like we're comics. We want our lives to be better. This guy has everything. He's everything we're not. He's a successful actor, a successful director, a sex symbol. He's rich. He's famous, and this is his life. He has every relationship I've ever had.
Yeah, it's sad. It's bad. But, you know.
How fucking great is that?
And everybody loves him, though.
Yeah.
I mean, even Whoopi.
Not anymore, they don't.
Nah, Whoopi was. I mean, all the black people that have worked with him,
right?
They're like giving him a pass. They're like, I'm giving him a pass. I can give him a pass. Well, even Whoopi was like, look, I don't know that guy. I know the guy I was with for a long time. He was a good guy. And he just snapped. Everybody snaps. Everybody says racist stuff.
Yep.
Everybody calls their chick a cunt or a bitch. I mean, everybody does that. It's not that you don't want to. I call my wife the C word. You think I feel good? I don't. But it's like, it just comes out sometimes.
Do you know, by the way, everybody doesn't do that? And I'm agreeing with you. But people in healthy relationships are listening to this discussion going, these pieces of shit have no idea what they're talking about.
Well, actually, you should. If you don't, you should try it.
If you don't call your girl a cunt, please, just throw it at her. It really feels very, very, it's like beating cancer. It really is a satisfying feeling.
Just say it, and after you do it, do a cute face, like you were just joking.
Yeah. Put your little pinky in your mouth like a little boy, like, you're a cunt. Tee-hee. Yeah. Hey, he's fucking... William Morris dropped him. This is the beauty. William Morris dropped him because they didn't want, somebody who insulted the Jews and the blacks and the wetbacks and whatever else he said. Roman Polanski fucked a 13-year-old in the ass. He has an agent. Hollywood has forgiven him.
Right.
They embrace him and they lobby for him.
Yeah.
Because he did. First of all, if he fucked someone so many years ago, if Roman Polanski would have fucked Dakota Fanning a few years ago, these fucking Hollywood phonies would not be surrounding him and rallying.
Yeah,
it's fucking amazing how these jizz buckets protect the guy who fucked a 13-year-old in the ass. But Mel Gibson, says some mean things, and he's out.
Yeah, and he said it in the heat of passion to his chick. It's not like he just said it to a random woman. If you said it to a random woman that you don't even know, or his agent who was a woman, he said it to his wife.
Yep.
There is a certain amount of, look, I can get away with, I can be an idiot around you once in a while, and you're going to have to forgive me.
It's his chick, not his wife, I think. I don't think they're actually married, but he did knock her up, so there's a lot of money. Look, can we hear this first clip, the tape 2, Pete, part 1?
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. You understand me? And I will!
Best moment in the
So
fucking...
just fucking listen to me.
Rewind that a little bit,
Listen
Steve.
to my fucking ranting.
Just it's the way he stops, and you think it's over, and then he screams, and I will.
You understand me? And I will!
It's the greatest fucking...
So just fucking listen to me. You understand me? And I will! So just fucking listen to me. Listen to my fucking ranting. Listen to what you do to me.
I didn't do anything to you.
Pain in the ass.
You are ruining my life.
You make my life so fucking difficult.
Well, you know what? It's
Be a woman that fucking supports me instead of a woman that sucks off me and just fucking sucks me dry.
How do you not relate to that? How does any man throw this guy under the bus?
And you know what? He's saying that this girl did something to him. He's not just ranting at her. She did something to him that really crushed him. She's sucking on him. She's taking from him. She doesn't love him. That means he's saying, I loved you so much. You were the one. I left my wife for you, and you fucked me.
I wonder how happy his ex-wife is. He dumps her for this young cunt, and this is what he's going. His ex-wife, I bet you she's fucking works at Radar Online. I bet you she's fucking behind it. You know how happy she must be?
Yeah.
Imagine your ex just being humiliated like this publicly after leaving you for someone younger. How great would that be? I want my girlfriend to dump me and then get caught up in a scandal like this. It's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah. It's bad, and it's too bad because Mel actually made a comeback too. He came back from fucking
Smashing the Jews, yeah. He came back from that. He goes, well, I had some anger management problems. Oh, boy.
yeah.
This is even worse. Wait, do you have the one, the most recent one, or one of the most recent ones is tape 4? I don't want to go, because everyone's heard these. We don't need to go through every single, but tape 4 is so good. All right, let's hear a little bit of that from the beginning.
Total idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
I did
Pause,
not blame
please.
you.
How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
Well, we don't know what he's like off the phone.
How great. Yeah, maybe it's just the phone that makes him a prick. Don't hand Mel a phone. He screams a lot.
Dude, is he doing this on a treadmill, by the way? Why is he so out of breath?
I don't know. Because he's 54 and he's just yelling like he's 21. And he's at the end of Mad Max. There's no reason for this.
I'm telling you, though, when her responses are making me angry. I mean, I want to yell because she's so angelic. I don't know. Why would you get so... fucking shut the fuck... She has no emotion in her voice whatsoever.
Just give me another couple seconds of it, then we'll take a break.
When I'm being so fucking nice.
I did not blame you.
You said I was mean. You were fucking annoyed at me. For what reason?
What?
I did nothing but be nice to you.
What?
I've done nothing but be nice to you.
I didn't blame you last
What
night.
you little bitch this morning for?
I wasn't doing anything.
What did I do? And you said, also earlier today you, never mind. What the fuck were you going to say?
I wasn't going to say about any earlier today. It's just, I was going to say about last night. That's all.
Why? Because I let you sleep? That's my fucking mistake. I should have woke you up and said, fucking blow me, bitch. I should have fucking woken you up and said, blow me. You would have liked that better, yeah? You need the goddamn sleep.
We were supposed to go to jacuzzi, and you said you have to wait for something.
So why did you have to wait?
You said...
You go to the goddamn jacuzzi.
I'm afraid it's dark outside.
Fuck it.
I just waited for you. I waited and waited till I fell asleep, and then...
Waited and waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi. I'll burn the goddamn house down.
I want that tattooed on me.
He's got a point.
Dude, I deserve to be blown. All he wants is to get blown.
Before the jacuzzi. Don't forget that.
We're going to take a quick break. Bob and I are going to blow each other, and hopefully we'll be back with Morgan Murphy. Hey, it's Jim Norton hanging out here with Bob Kelly, and Morgan Murphy is with us this week on Sirius 104 XM 150 Raw Dog. So how'd you get out?
I left.
You just walked out?
Yeah.
Why? I told you. It's not.
Well, normally they don't need us at this time, but apparently they do. So I thought everybody else would cover my weight.
What'd they say?
I just left.
So you don't have no idea what just happened?
No.
Really?
I'll find out later.
That's good. You just fucking blew a job that fucking pays great. It's gonna fucking have opportunities in the future to come hang with two fucking bald, chunky guys.
Two fucking zeros agreeing loudly with Mel Gibson. It really is a terrible move on your part, Morgan.
Did you let her hear the last part? Let her hear the last part about.
Have you heard the new Mel Gibson?
Oh yeah, that's like the only thing I wake up for in the morning.
It's fucking the one, but I mean the one that just came out.
Like a second ago came out, or like this morning came out?
This morning. Okay.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Oh, I love it.
It's fucking.
I love it. It's like the best podcast ever.
Yeah.
That's what I think about it. He should just charge for it every day. I feel like I'd pay for that.
I really would pay just to hear him.
I'd pay to hear that. Like if Stern ever left or something and they go, all right, you guys, but hold on, keep your subscriptions. We're going to play 30 new seconds a day. I pay $20 a month for that.
It really is fucking unbelievable. How is your... You ever date a guy like that?
I mean, I don't know, maybe not exactly like that, but I've experienced like horrific rage. I get it. I don't know. There are people who go like, I haven't heard anything like that, and I don't know where I've heard stuff like that. I mean, I know, if people have like crazy rage issues, you deal with that. I haven't heard someone say like they deserve a blowjob. That's very entitled and kind of like, I don't know. There's something sort of impressive about it. Of like, you just go, I deserve that. Like.
Before the jacuzzi.
Before the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
He actually said, the difference is this, he's Mel Gibson and he said what every man just doesn't have the self-esteem to say. Like, I would love to say, every time my girlfriend's a cunt, I would love to go, I deserve a blowjob.
Yeah.
But I just know that I have fucking tits and I really don't.
Yeah.
But Mel had the fucking temerity to say it.
And we all deserve a blowjob.
I think you're right. Did you ever have a guy? Bobby's like, dude, everyone calls their wife a cunt or their girlfriend a cunt. I know I do. I'm really nasty in arguments. Are you in those relationships? Do you get yelled at like that, or would you never tolerate that?
I've been yelled at like that, and I've yelled at people like that. I feel like people go there. I don't know why. I mean, this is extreme. This guy's clearly nuts, but I've gone there. People have gone there towards me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's completely. It is insane. Now I sound crazier that I'm like, oh, that's fine.
I know
Gloria
Allred wants to hunt you down and kill you.
No, because it's rage. I mean, Look, I was telling him I fought with my wife going up a mountain.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we're having this peaceful nature hike, and it's beautiful. And then the next second, I'm just like, cunt, I hope you slip on a log, smash your head, and a bear eats your fucking innards.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it just happens. But I mean, I've never had a girl yell at me like that. I've never seen a girl.
Oh, I have.
You have?
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend argues like a dyke. She's fucking off. She snaps her fucking tees. She's brutal.
I mean, she snaps her teeth.
Like her consonants at the end. I'm like, I would do that. No, you wouldn't. She's fucking horrible. She really has a dykey cadence.
Snaps her teeth. I've never fucking heard that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's all hard consonants.
That hard T is, that's hurtful.
It's like a slap.
Yeah, I do that. No, you don't.
I've never fucking heard that.
Oh, she is a fucking
described in my life. I want to start doing that from now on,
dude. But you know what I'm talking about? The hard consonants at the end.
No.
Oh,
rage from men though is like scary as hell. I mean, there's nothing scarier than a guy who's charming and then turns
like a vampire.
It is terrifying.
Like a Bundy type of character.
Yeah. Like my dad.
Did your dad?
No, my dad's like the nicest guy in the world, but when he snaps, that's why it's crazy. That's why it's so insane because every day he's like, Morgan, you should really have a God in your life and look at the flowers and Jesus loves you. And I'm Jewish, I don't know why. And then like when he gets mad, it's like fucking. You don't fucking do. Just gets lost at the airport or so. It's crazy.
Right. What sets him off? Is it anything, or is it like shit about religion?
No, it's just, you know what I think it's like. I think it's just at the point where he thinks I'm not grateful for something.
Oh,
I
really?
Have like if I did this and I did this and I did this, it's like he'll say nothing about it. And then all of a sudden you hear about like the last 80 things he's done for you, and then you go, oh yeah, I guess you did.
That's exactly what. You know what? It's funny because Mel Gibson's a notoriously religious guy.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
Yeah, my dad's Catholic.
What he's doing.
My dad's a big Catholic. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Do you think there's anything tied in with that? Like,
probably.
Where religious people feel like they give up a lot and they secretly want a recognition for it? I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah. Or they hold shit in, and then
they hold a lot of shit. They hold a lot of shit in. You forget about it. Just move on. Like the Catholic way is, can we just move on? Do we have to think about it? It happened, and you keep building and building and building, and that shit comes out. It has to come out somewhere.
Yeah.
And it
but
usually
also like do good deeds. Don't ask for praise. Right. That kind of thing.
Right.
And then that jumps to I deserve a blowjob. Like that's the leap. It's like, I'm going to donate $5 million to charity. I don't want to talk about it. No, I don't need any credit for it. And then I deserve to get a blowjob. Like, it just, that's where it goes when you hold that stuff in.
It's like famous people. I know people in the business too, though, that are like that. You hear stories, and I've seen it where it's like, hey, the nicest thing, do this, I want you to do that, and then you do one thing against them, and it's like, I was there for you.
I was there for you.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You realize their shitty underlying motives were self-serving.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I'm saying that like it's a great insight into human beings that we're selfish. I really am a fucking asshole. Like I just broke ground. Like really, guys, people are selfish for real. So all right, you're a writer for Fallon, which is odd for me because you kind of have a darker sense of humor. Jimmy's kind of a light. He's a lighter guy. Like his humor is not what I would think your humor is off stage because you're a pretty. You did a fucking funny thing. I'm sorry, I'm babbling with Mencia's jokes where you said he stole them all from you.
Oh yeah.
Online, where is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. And what's it called? What's the name of it?
I don't know. It's like Mencia steals from Morgan Murphy.
And Morgan goes up. I mean, just deadpan. I mean, just total alt fucking loser comic in a room with nobody and does all of Mencia's jokes. But like you were saying that you can tell she's kidding because she goes, yeah, she's talking about being Spanish. She's a fucking 8 foot tall redhead.
But also, like, I refer to myself as Carlos when he does. He's like, this guy comes up to me and said Carlos. So I say this guy came up to me and said Carlos. And all the comments on the video are just like, this fucking bitch. I'm going to put a cap in this fucking bitch. Who cares if he stole it? He does it better. Like, I gave them a fucking Mexican accent. I don't know.
Because you believe me, I'm sure it was deserved. Yeah. Those are not fucking Irish guys fucking sticking up for car. So wait, they really
don't get, like 99% of the comments, they don't get it. And that's what's funny.
Mexicans don't get irony. Gee, surprised. Gee, I would have thought they enjoyed ironic humor. They like it. They think it's funny when you put on a fake mustache as a woman and run around in a circle making noise.
The worst television in the Spanish TV is the worst TV out there. Not that it's bad acting or whatever it is, but just the production value is shit. It's like they went to a fucking prop store and just fucking bought 8 props and went and did a fucking whole TV show on it.
Yeah, look, there's a lampshade. All right, put it on your head for 8 minutes and the crowd will go wild. They really are dopes.
Oh, it's
but you know what else is shit? The production value of fucking everything else in that country. I mean, not just TV shows. Look at the fucking houses and the stores and the fucking it's not like. It's not like it's all fucking like multi-million-dollar homes so that they can't get TV right.
We really are acting like it's Switzerland with the exception of their fucking TV programming. It's a shit house.
Well, the reason why they don't build their houses, if you go to Mexico and you see houses half built, is because you don't get like in Mexico and Central America, you don't get taxed on your house if it's not done building. Once you're done building a house, you get taxed on it.
Oh.
If you're continually building on it,
really?
That's why the favelas are on top of each other. You don't get taxed. If you have like some fucking steel barbs sticking out of your roof.
I like this because this sounds like just the only thing you know.
That's
Like,
it.
this is exciting. He's like all of a sudden the only fact in the whole world comes up, and you.
I really did. And that's it. And now I'm done.
You really did silence the floor. But you're right.
Yeah, that's true. It's a fact. As soon as they're done building their homes, they have to pay taxes. That's why they don't. That's why they build on top of each other and leave shit undone. And a fucking window, the roof has like a living room with no windows.
Actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. So Morgan, is it hard for you to write for someone? Because I write well for myself, but I admire people who can write for other people because I can't do it. I cannot conceptualize sitting down and just writing monologue jokes for somebody. I would never be able to do it.
Yeah, I think monologue jokes are a little bit easier maybe than writing a monologue for somebody, like literally like a theatrical monologue in someone's voice, because you can just write jokes and then you figure out what someone's good at. Jimmy's good. Like the one thing that I really like for Jimmy's, as a part of Jimmy's monologue is like that most hosts can't do is he can do more like stand-up bits almost,
right?
Because he's more of a performer, so you can you can set up a premise and then kind of just do. I mean, it's pretty traditional, but do the what if that was like this, and he can act stuff out and play characters in the monologue.
So when you used to write for him.
Yeah, when I used to write for him 20 minutes ago.
That'd be fucking.
You're not gonna get in trouble, are you?
No.
I might.
No.
Yeah. Did they ever yell at you over
I
there?
was mad today. I had a little bit of a frustrating day, so sometimes some days you write stuff and it doesn't. Other people don't think it's as funny as you do, and
that pisses you off?
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you get offended, embarrassed, or just angry?
I don't really get that angry. I don't know. Me angry is just I'm pretty silent and stoic, and I just walk out and go do a radio show.
Yeah, she's fucking. I mean, you got a pass too, man. You fucking.
No, I don't know. I get angry the day of, but that's the thing with monologue is you just go back the next day and you got to do it again, and it's like some days you'll get a ton of jokes on, some days you'll get nothing. And
do you watch to see if your jokes get on every night, or is that done with?
I watch at 5:30, so I watch when we tape.
So you'll watch, be like, oh, that got on, that got on, that.
Yeah.
You have to, or can you leave?
I mean, technically, I guess you could tiptoe out.
It would look really bad if the writers left during the taping.
Yeah,
that would look really bad if Morgan's like, all right, well, he's on stage. I'm gonna go. Exactly.
Well, she's here now.
Yeah.
But I mean, as today,
we're actually taping this at 8:00.
Yeah,
this is 8:00. People think it's 8:00. You never left.
So we're gonna take a quick break and come back. We got one more. Okay. We're going along. Fuck Mel. I'd rather talk to Morgan. We'll come back, take a quick commercial break, be right back. Back. Jim Norton Show. It's fucking Merciful Fate. How great. No one plays Merciful Fate. Morgan Murphy is hanging out with me and Bobby today. A couple of quick plugs we got to get out because I keep forgetting. Today's show is weird. Bobby's going to be at the Columbus Funny Bone in Columbus, July 21 through 25. Helium in Philly, July 29 through August 1st. RobertKellyLive.com. And me, I'm going to be in the Punchline in Atlanta, July 29 through 31st. Improv in Tampa, August 5 through 7. Morgan, we don't have your plugs.
Oh, I'm co-headlining comics with Liz Winstead, I think the first weekend in August.
Oh, okay. Liz is great. She one of the creators of The Daily Show.
Yeah.
I like her a lot. I didn't even know she was still doing stand-up.
Yeah, she's touring a lot, I think, and so she and I are going to, I think, split that bill, and it should be fun. Yeah.
She's very funny. I worked with her maybe 1993 or 94. Me, her, and Jim Florentine did a gig in fucking Hartford, Connecticut.
Nice.
It was, ask her about it. It was she was funny, but they were a lousy crowd. It was like a Friday Night Late Show douchebags. But that was my only time I ever worked with her. But I thought she was very funny. She's really nice.
Florentine took me to my first strip club.
Did he really?
Yeah. Well, I was with him going to my first strip club. He taught me how to dispense dollars.
Did he teach you the trick of tearing them in half?
No, but he told me to stop talking to them. He told me to stop. Like, I was trying to have a conversation. She seemed like a nice girl, and I was talking to her about her life, and he said stop talking to them.
Yeah, stop it. What are you doing?
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah, I just want to see her fucking one-eyed pussy.
I want to see your box.
Yeah, let me see your asshole.
So wait, were you turned on by them at all?
No, I did not.
Okay.
But everybody else was turned on by buying me dances and stuff. You know.
Oh, okay.
That was when I was writing on Crank Anchors. I was like 21, and Florentine was doing
Oh yeah,
and,
special ed.
Yeah, so we were all in Vegas, and everyone was just buying me a dance, like more so than buying themselves anything. And I was just sitting there
How
talking
old
to
are you?
ladies. 28.
You're 28?
I love her for answering that because, Bob, you never ask a woman in show business how old she is. Not to be chivalrous, but a lot of times for them, they're like, but she doesn't give a fuck.
She doesn't care.
That's
What
great.
did you, look, she's fuck. The reason why I love Morgan, first of all, she's fucking out of her mind. If you follow her on Twitter, it's just she's fucking. She makes me laugh. Her fucking tweets are like one of the only people that make me laugh on Twitter verbally. Just reading out loud is hard to make somebody laugh. She makes me laugh, but she's out of her mind too. What did you tell me about guys dating you? What was that you said?
Oh, I said if I'm attracted, if I want to fuck you, it's not a compliment, it's a diagnosis.
She only dates fucking just creeps.
Do you really date, like, are you attracted to just kind of sleazeballs or weirdos?
Well, you asked me if I've ever like had seen like Rage, and like I've talked about it before, I guess, online, so it doesn't matter. But I had a thing with Maron.
Marc Maron.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
Okay.
that's a guy who yells.
Yeah.
Oh, you liked Marc Maron?
No, we had a week.
Did you really?
Really?
It was terrible. It was
What if
horrific.
he's fucking talking about it on his podcast?
No, I did. That's why I feel okay,
Okay.
talking.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Are you guys friends now?
Yeah.
We're we didn't talk for like a couple of years.
After you funked?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Mark probably has one of those screaming matches with every person he knows. I have a good success rate with Maron. Like, I've known him for 17 years. He was one of the first guys to ever be nice to me in New York. Like, of all the people that fucking Maron has yelled at, he's been nice to me since day one of my career.
No, he was always. We were friends for a long time.
Was he a good bang?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he seems like he would
I
be.
can't believe I'm giving him that on the thing.
Yeah, he seems like, you know what? I hate to say it, but Maron seems like he'd be a good fuck. He really does, just because he's got the fucking. He's
looks got like a lot of shit to get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got a lot of problems. He seems like he'd really just hold on and just buck you.
It's like he's just
Just fucking you.
It's like he's just doing it
spitting on your neck
in lieu of screaming.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So you banged for a little, and then you didn't talk for a while, and now you guys are friends. It's always awkward.
We talk. I don't know if I'm friends. We're trying. I sent him some pancake mix recently.
Is that
a better way to make up with someone?
Yeah.
Send them a breakfast food dry mix. That'll do it.
What the fuck?
Some dried apricots, maybe.
Wow, it was a thing. It had bacon and chocolate in it. We were talking about bacon and chocolate one day, and I decided to do it.
What'd you do? Send a little apology note? Hey, look, sorry I gave you syphilis.
I said, sorry, I took your syphilis.
No, you don't have a CD or anything out, right?
No, I recorded one and I hated it. So
Why? Was it the audio, or did you like the material?
No, because of me. I don't know. I just hate it. I can't listen to myself, and I should have just let somebody else just take it and do whatever they wanted with it. But I listened to it and said no.
Well, you still have it, right?
Yeah, it's older though. It's older. It's like, but it's fun. It's like a patent opened, and like Jonathan Ames did some stuff. Amy Mann like sang a song about. Like I had all this cool shit.
What the fuck is that? Like the comedy community that she's in and the one I'm in is two different fucking communities. Because I would never do a CD. No one would Voss or you, and nobody would come by and jump on my CD and play a little song or do something.
Hers is more collaborative. We would just be rooting for you to bomb.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was a fun night. It just didn't. I got to do it again. That's coming up soon. I guess. I hope maybe.
How long are you in for? You 10 years performing?
10. Yeah, I'm like 10 years in now.
Okay, so you started pretty young. And you what? San Francisco?
No, I started in L.A. because that's where I was going to college. So I started when I was in school. So I did like my first spot in New York actually, and then I went out to L.A.
Did you want to be a comic, or did you fall into it?
I wanted to write. For the most part, I didn't know if I could do stand up. It always seemed I love stand up. I've always loved it in a weird sort of obsessive way, but I never thought I could really do it. I just wanted to write. So when I started, I was super, super deadpan, like more than I am now, and just did one-liners because I would just write jokes and then practice them in front of people, I guess.
Right.
So like writing led to stand-up, which led to writing for money, and then that lets me do stand-up when I want.
Is deadpan, because you're a lot of writers aren't funny. You're funny, like as a person. Like a lot of writers are brilliant writers, but they don't translate into being funny people. But you do. You translate it because I've hung out with you at the cellar. I've watched you talk and do stand-up. It's like I know you're a funny person. Is deadpan for you a natural way to be funny? Like have you always? Is that kind of like the way your humor is?
It's just my natural state. It's not. I don't think I've ever tried. I think it's. I mean, if I like really dig deep and try to figure out why I don't like emote that much, I guess it's just like my mom's real crazy and big and frantic and out there. So I think like at some point I must have just said like I don't want to be that. I'll just internalize it all, and so I just don't. I tend not to be big and loud and, angry. I'm learning how to be angry. That's a big step. That's a big thing for me right now. It's fun.
Oh, wait, you don't lash out at people?
No, never.
You just internalize it?
Yeah, everything.
So you're learning how to do it?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
How do you learn?
You just you start with little things. Like, that's not the kind of cigarette I asked for, sir. Standing up for yourself.
Wow, easy. No, don't get so harsh so fast.
I feel guilty after that.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm really
bad.
bad.
I love to date you. How great would that be?
I'm not confrontational at all. I will apologize until it's fixed.
Do you suck his cock?
I don't care.
And then go into the jacuzzi with Jim Norton.
Yeah.
Nah, but there's a downside to that too.
Oh
though.
no, to a fault. It's not good.
What are you passive aggressive when you fight? It has to be a way you get back.
You know what it is? It's like I like everything. I like kind of a clean plate. So I will just I will say sorry, even if it's not my fault. I'll just say sorry until it's all okay.
Wow. But don't you build up resentment that way and hatred?
I must build up some sort of misery. So I'm building my apartment like six nights out of the week. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's what my girl. Well, here's what happens when I fight my girlfriend. It'll come out. Like, we'll be arguing, and it'll come out. She'll start bringing up shit that she's apologized for. Yeah. And I know that she's resented me, and I'm like, I'm so fucking tired of your fucking resentment.
Yeah.
And then, of course, dyke voice. I don't resent you. It's awful.
Yeah, they hold tickets.
Yeah.
My wife holds tickets.
Yes.
Still. She'll hold tickets. I remember one time we were fighting about something. I was busting her balls about this guy Joey T, who was calling. Joey T from Medford or some shit. And I was just kidding with her. She finally just snapped and went, yeah, Joe, you want to bust my balls about this? Went into a book, an AA book I had, and found pictures of a chick I used to fuck that she found that I was hiding and holding on to. She found it. She said, what about this? And I was like, I just tried to go, you should thank her because I fucked that dummy. I'm with you today.
She taught me that happiness isn't everything. So here I am.
She taught me that good pussy and blowjobs isn't everything. It's having dinner and not fucking is what counts.
Yeah, exactly. It's bare knuckling and friendship, high fiving. I'm really bummed that we didn't have more time anymore. I wish we did. I mean, I know your schedule didn't allow it.
Yeah, it's all right. I think I'm fired, so I'll be here tomorrow. Are you guys going to be here tomorrow?
Yeah.
We actually will be.
All right. I'll see you.
You won't get fired. You won't get fired. You got to check out Morgan Murphy.
She's on Twitter.
She's on Twitter. You follow her on Twitter because she's fucking hysterical. She's a writer for The Fallon Show. And check out a YouTube video of her kind of mocking the whole situation with Carlos Mencia. It's fucking hilarious. Morgan is fucking hilarious. And she's unconventionally good looking.
Oh my God, that's a really nice half compliment.
What the guy compliment you the other day? He said you look like from Rocky Dennis.
Oh fuck you!
but in a
dude
good...
from Mask, a beautiful Rocky Dennis.
That's what he said to her.
Hey. Great compliment, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you have a map with pins in it. Best scene in movie history is Ricardo pulling the fucking pins out of the map. Good, stupid. And when Laura Dern felt his awful face, she wanted to cut her hands off. Yeah. She almost did a Stooges noise. Yeah.
You must know when he went to the horse farm and the horse went, whoa.
Oh, how great is it? Oh, my mom says I'm like a lion. No, she doesn't, you fucking fetal alcohol syndrome. All right. All right, we got to fucking wrap this up. Morgan, thanks for coming. I'm sorry we didn't have more time with you.
Thank you for having me.
And we will see you next week. And if we have time, I want to play the Richard Pryor bit. It's off fucking, it's something I said, and it's about how black people and white people fight differently with our women. Bye.
The worst thing about jail is that your woman come and visit you, man. And they get funky when a nigga's locked up. Right, you be 8 inches of glass, you can't reach them motherfuckers.